Hey guys, what is up? Bailey R here. I'm recording this on my webcam actually because my phone is being such a fucking stupid little bitch right now. So, yeah. So, if the quality's not as good, which I know it won't be, I'm very sorry. But anyway, today I'm just doing a very quick concert review. Last night, Mike and me went to Summer Slaughter. And before I even get into the review, I just want to say this. This year's show was like 100 times better than last year's. Like literally a fucking 100 times better. Not only performance-wise, but the crowd was fan-fucking-tastic. Like, this is honestly probably the best crowd Mike and me have ever been in. Actually, no, wait, this is the best crowd we've ever been in. Like, the whole night, this crowd was... They were just very great. Like, they never just seemed like to die down. They never seemed like they were like getting tired or getting bored. They were all very energetic and pretty crazy the whole show, especially for like the last 5 bands, which I'll get into. So yeah, and there was actually this couple Mike and me met at the show who we talked to quite a bit at the show, and they were very cool. You know, so yeah, and they were very cool. Hope to see them again. Alright, now on to the show. Up first was a local band called We Are Nemesis. They were pretty decent for a local band, actually. They're pretty decent. I think they were like death metal, I think. So yeah, not bad for a local band. Now for the show itself. Up first was Enterprise Earth. Of course, Dan Watson from Infinite Annihilator. This is his other band. And yeah, Enterprise Earth, they're like a deathcore band. Yeah, deathcore, kind of even down-tempo-ish. I mean, down-tempo deathcore at times. So yeah, they were very crushing sounding. They sounded so heavy, very crushing, very fucking killer. Dan's vocals sounded amazing. And they sounded exactly like how they sounded in the studio. Like, that's what I love to hear when bands, like, they sound the same live as they do in the studio. And I always like that. And they were very great. Next was Ingested. They're like a brutal death metal, deathcore band from England that have a very, very dedicated and pretty big fan base. And yeah, they're actually one of the few brutal death metal bands, or bands that has brutal death metal, I actually like, because I'm not too big into brutal death. So yeah. But yeah, these guys were very great live. They're just very fun, very brutal sounding, I guess you could say. No pun intended. Very brutal, very fucking heavy, very crushing sounding. They were just fucking fantastic. And the vocalist, he was funny. There was even a couple times where he was like, "Oh shit," you know, right before they were about to do something really heavy. And yeah, overall they were just very fun. And actually, the vocalist of Ingested, I believe it was when Suffocation was playing. He got up on stage while they were performing. He did vocals for about a minute, and then he stage dive into the fucking crowd. Oh, that was so fucking fun. Dude, that was just very fun. And I really wish we got to meet that guy. He just seems like a very nice, down-to-earth, chill dude. But we sadly didn't meet him. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, for Enterprise Earth, I did meet the bass player. He was at their merch table, so yeah. Next was Slaughter to Prevail. They're a deathcore band from Russia. This is the first time they're ever touring in the US on Summer Slaughter. And again, they sounded very crushing, very heavy. Of course, Alex the Terrible, he's done vocal covers on YouTube that has gotten his band a lot of attention. And yeah, I thought they were also just pretty fun, pretty solid live. By the way, I'm probably just gonna say, oh, this band was like very fun, very heavy sounding a lot. So I'm sorry if I just keep repeating myself, but yeah. But yeah, they were pretty damn good. And they actually took a group picture with the crowd afterwards. So yeah. By the way, Mike and me, we were like in the very front of the crowd, like at the rail, probably about for 99.9% of the show, for like every band except the headliner. And so yeah, so we should be in the picture. Next was Christian. They're a death metal band from Brazil. They've been around for quite a long time, and they were just very fast, very pummeling. And yeah, they were just honestly pretty good, pretty decent, pretty fun to listen to. And yeah, they were just pretty fun. Next was Revocation. I love these guys. They're actually one of my favorite bands. They're like a death thrash technical death metal band from Massachusetts, and they just released a new album called Great Is Our Sin, which yeah, is definitely very great. By the way, sorry I got a message on Facebook, but yeah. So yeah, but yeah, Revocation, they were fantastic. This is the second time Mike and me have seen them, and they were honestly better than the first time. Just, they sounded better. Their instruments sounded better. They sounded more clear, more, just more clear. And I think Dave Davidson has some of the fucking most gnarliest, tastiest fucking solos in metal. And he's a great vocalist. And Mike and me actually met Dave Davidson. We took a picture with him. And I also met, I believe, their bassist, and I think their other guitarist, I believe. And I actually got them to sign this. The three members I did meet, they signed my copy of Great Is Our Sin. I got on vinyl. So, yeah. I'll be showing the stuff that's in it in a collection update soon. So, yeah. But, yeah, they're very great live. I love Revocation, and they were just fun as hell. Next was Carnifex. Going into the show, they're the band I was most excited to see. And, yeah. I'll show you what I got by them. I couldn't get much of the show because I only had about $80. But I still got some pretty cool stuff. I got Carnifex's new album, Slow Death. I sadly have not got to hear all of this yet, but I'll probably listen to it right after I'm done recording this video. But yeah. And I also got this Carnifex t-shirt. Some very sick looking artwork. So yeah. But yeah, Carnifex, they were just very great, very, just amazing live. They opened up with Die Without Hope, and I freaked out because that's like my favorite Carnifex song. They also played a couple new songs like Slow Death, Drowning Blood, and yeah. And I'll say this is probably where the crowd started to get really rowdy and really crazy, probably around here. And yeah, Carnifex, they were just fantastic. Next was Suffocation. I don't have to tell you who they are. They're a death metal band we all know that are pretty influential, actually, especially in like the brutal death metal and even tech death scene. And yeah, they were just like a techno bullshit, pretty fun sounding band. And yeah, and their vocalist was pretty interactive with the crowd. And I know it's not Frank Mullen, I know, because Frank Mullen, he said he'll record stuff in the studio with Suffocation, but he won't perform live anymore, which does suck. But yeah, but the guy they did have singing for him was really good, and we actually met him. Mike also met their bass player, and we also both met Terrence, one of their guitarists. And Terrence said, look out for a new record by the next year, which, so yeah. Suffocation might be releasing a new album in 2017. So, but yeah, they were very good. Next was After the Burial. I'm gonna say this is where, probably crowd-wise, this is where the crowd just got the most insane they got. And I'm gonna say this: out of all the bands, I think After the Burial had like the most energy on stage. Like I think they had the most energy out of all the bands. Not saying that not saying that any of the bands were like being lazy or anything, but I think they just had the most energy on stage, and they were fucking great live. They started off with the Lost in the Static off their new album, which by the way, I also got a couple After the Burial stickers. Some guy was just handing them out outside the venue when people were leaving, when the show was over. I would get them, but I'm fucking lazy. But it's just the album cover for their new album, Dig Deep. So yeah. And again, they were awesome live. And the vocalist, he was pretty interactive with us too as well. So yeah, they were fucking fun as hell. And when he told us like to jump on stage, it was I mean not to jump on stage, but to jump up and down was fun. And he actually before they played one song, they the vocalist, he asked us if we like who came with a friend, and he told us to grab like our friends the collar of their shirts, and when they start fucking playing, like when shit goes down, like to just like fucking like drag each other left and right, like side to side. And he said, and if your friend starts complaining about it, just tell him don't be such a fucking pussy. That was fucking funny. And yeah, Mike and me just started dragging each other side to side, and it was fun. So yeah. Next was Nile, another band I don't have to tell you who they are. A very great technical death metal band from South Carolina with Egyptian themed lyrics, and they were amazing. They were fucking amazing. This was the last band Mike and me stayed for in the front. Not because we had enough or anything like getting squished or at the front. I don't know. We just left, and plus, I had a Revocations record with me, so I didn't want to go up in the front and have it get broken. So yeah. But anyway, Nile, they were fucking amazing. They were absolutely amazing. One of the fucking best bands I've ever seen live, honestly. They played like Call to Destruction, Evil to Cast Out Evil, some stuff from, I think a song from Shrine to Darkness, something like that. I think it's like their second or third album. And they were fantastic live. And the whole time they were playing, like the 45, 50 minutes they were playing, Mike and me were getting squished together. So was that couple we were talking to a lot during the show. We were just constantly all getting squished against the rail, but we honestly didn't care. And then the headliner, Cannibal Corpse. This is the second time Mike and me have seen them, and the second time this year. What can I say? It's Cannibal Corpse. They were as fun and great as ever. George Corpse Grinder, just as interactive with the fans as usual. He was being very funny on stage. He was tossing water bottles and shit into the crowd. And I love it how right before they, like whenever they play, when they're about to play I Come Blood, he keeps going like, he says like along the lines of, this next song, it's a love song. It's about shooting blood from your cock. I know that was some terrible death metal vocals, but you know what I mean. I love it when he does that. It's very funny. But yeah, Cannibal Corpse, they were just as fun as ever. Honestly, they sounded better and were better than the first time we saw them. They were fantastic. And yeah, it's always good to see Cannibal Corpse, a very legendary death metal band we all know. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. That's the show. I mean, that was the show. So yeah, this video was actually longer than I thought it'd be. Sorry. But yeah, guys, that's my review. tell me what you thought about my concert review in the comments below. And probably tomorrow I'll do the other concert review I need to do for this week. And then in a few days I'll do a collection update of all the stuff I got from the 2 concerts I went to. So yeah, even though some of it you just saw, but yeah. Anyway guys, yeah, that's my review. So I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching my videos, guys. Thank you for liking my videos, and thank you for subscribing. I really do appreciate it, guys. And as always, you guys are fucking awesome. So peace out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.